Lately, I've noticed that within the JuJutsu Kaisen community, people tend to throw around the term special grade like it's some kind of buzzword. Yuji's special grade, Hikari's special grade, everyone's special grade. Some of these arguments are more sound than others, but most, which go along the lines of Ino and Higuruma are special grade because they fought full power Sukuna, seem to miss the point. Heck, I've even seen someone call Kogai special grade curse. In this video, I hope to clear any misconceptions around the ranking and allow people to understand that being relative to a special grade does not automatically make someone special grade themselves. I'll lay out the requirements to achieve such a title and what the feats and capabilities all truly special grade sorcerers have in common. I am not going to be ranking anyone who isn't already graded in this video. If you'd like to see me grade Cullen Games characters, you can watch this video here. And hey, if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you. In terms of special grade requirements, all we as an audience have definitely gotten was Kenjaku's yapping, which isn't the greatest world building, but with Gege you take what you can get. The general understanding is that special grade is a rank reserved for anomalies within Jujutsu society, those with incomparable power and techniques that cannot be fitted between the scales of grade 1 to 4. For cursed spirits, these represent walking natural disasters, capable of leveling cityscapes with general ease. For sorcerers, these represent those who stand at the pinnacle of Jujutsu, formed through a combination of innate talent and immeasurable powerful ability, and an insy-wincy bit of hard work. According to Kenjaku, the requirement to be special grade is holding the ability to single-handedly overthrow a nation. For Gojo Satoru, this is as simple as making use of his overwhelming strength, and for Getsu Suguru, this was his potential to command a grotesque army of thousands of cursed spirits to overwhelm a nation. So we have two basic requirements to be special grade. 1. The sheer immeasurable strength that places one miles above their fellow sorcerers, and 2. The potential to build or gather an overwhelming and unstoppable force, or as Kenjaku puts it, even dust can pile up into a mountain. This is probably why Principal Yaga was considered for special grade. Had he put his independent course creation method into real practice and begun constructing an army of panda-like corpses, he would have been quite the formidable foe. A lot of characters the community believes are special grade simply lack the raw physical power or potential for destruction that others do. This misconception likely appears from a mindset from other anime or manga, like Dragon Ball or Black Clover, where the higher up you go in scales, the more untouchable characters become physically, so strength, speed, and durability. This is, however, not the case in JuJutsu Kaisen. It is not that kind of story, nor that kind of world. Naobito, a first grade sorcerer, is said to be the fastest sorcerer alive, besides Gojo, due to his instant teleportation. That is to say, he's blatantly faster than Getsu, Yuki, or Yuta. Thus, being special grade does not innately place you physically above the verse, and being able to physically contend with a special grade does not make you special grade either. Miguel is not special grade because he swapped hands with Gojo. Choso is not special grade because he slightly pressed Kenjaku. And no, Ino and Higuruma are not special grade because they physically pressured Sukuna. Special grade is entirely dependent on one's ability, and characters weaker than special grade can physically swap hands with one just fine. Gojo said it himself, 80% of a sorcerer's potential is within their curse technique, not within their physicality. As of 2018, there were 4 registered special grade sorcerers: the Honored One, Satoru Gojo, special grade curse user, Getsu Suguru, former Star Plasma Vessel, Yuki Tsukumo, and Bearer of the Queen of Curses, Yuta Akotsu. With the addition of millennia-old curse user, Kenjaku, and the King of Curses himself, Sukuna, we are given 6 special grade sorcerers. Off the bat, there are some pretty obvious similarities between these sorcerers. Without even relying on their technique, they are all immense physical fighters. And I know I said physicality isn't really a decider, but it is something that is nice to have. Whether that be a combination of their natural strength or strength enhanced through cursed energy, all hold immense knowledge when it comes to basic fighting. Besides this, each of them are prodigies when it comes to utilizing Jujutsu. Holding cursed energy reserves that allow for best use of their techniques, they also hold an outstanding knowledge in barrier techniques and more complex applications of cursed energy, such as reverse curse technique. However, as Gojo Satoru said, 80% of a sorcerer's potential comes from their ability. Thus, you cannot be special grade with raw physical talent and cursed energy alone. You need that push, a 1 in a million curse technique. For example, Goju Satoru holds not only the ability to hold any and all damage that can harm him, but also holds a technique that allows him to erase nearly anything from existence. Besides this, he is the fastest sorcerer of the modern era and holds the ability to use cursed energy at an infinitesimal rate. On the surface, Yuki Tsukumo just seems capable of striking with enough power to brutalize other special grades, but an often ignored property of her virtual mass is the nullification of concepts that might affect her, meaning Yuki is completely immune to abilities that work on a conceptual level. And of course, is capable of creating enough mass around herself to devour the entire planet as a black hole. Geto Suguru is capable of amassing an endless army of cursed spirits. There seems to be no upper limit for the amount of cursed spirits he can hold under his disposal at any given time. Each of these cursed spirits may hold a unique, unpredictable ability of their own, and given enough time, he may hold a force capable of overwhelming any foe that he encounters, having a cursed spirit for any situation. Yuta Okkotsu holds Orimoto Rika, a Shikigami or cursed spirit, we don't really know right now, with limitless strength and cursed energy that can be used to refuel his reserves. While strong, Yuta's most impressive trait is definitely his technique, Mimicry, which allows him to copy other cursed techniques and store them within Rika for future use. While we do not yet know the limitations on this ability, it is possible that for the same reason any of these special grades are incomprehensibly powerful, Yuta could simply mimic the ability and become equally as strong. Kenjaku is strong for the same reason Geto Suguru is, though he seems to have a much better understanding of the technique. Much like Yuta, Kenjaku is capable of wielding multiple cursed techniques at once, and theoretically, if any of these special grades drop dead, well, he could simply gain access to the body and inherit all of their abilities. Sukuna is still somewhat mysterious, but from what he's shown off, he's capable of destroying large amounts of area through his dismantle technique, and may alternatively rip apart his target, ignoring their ability with Cleave. Besides this, he also has his mysterious fire arrow, which was strong enough to wipe out a large portion of Shibuya off the map, and may also expand his domain to simply reduce everything within the immediate area to rubble. I hope you're seeing the pattern here. Raw destructive ability that allows for entire city blocks to be blown away in an instant, or endless ability for potential to adapt to any and all scenarios. So then, the big question: what makes a character special grade? For starters, they must possess an innate ability that either has endless potential for growth and versatility, and or is so overwhelmingly powerful that little to no one can compete with it. Ideally, this technique must not only bolster the user's offense, but must also grant access to an overwhelmingly powerful defense as well. This is the main point which determines whether a character is a special grade: their technique. However, in addition to this, they must also hold an understanding of Jujutsu that allows them to make the most of their abilities and the cursed energy reserves to do this. As an example, let's look at Yorozu and Mai. Both have similar techniques, construction, but Yorozu's understanding of cursed energy efficiency and her innate reserves put her far above Mai. A domain expansion is also expected, though it doesn't seem to be a requirement, just looking at Geto. In summary, overwhelming power, limitless potential, and a generally great understanding of sorcery are all requirements to be special grade. Nothing more, nothing less. Thank you for watching the entire video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're looking for more content like this, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. It was pretty fun working on this one. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Peace.